up and down depending on state of the metagame, state of their mental state, and the player that they're playing against. But this Joker, who also has a pocket Aegis, is always something to be scared of, because when they're on fire.
Exactly, but something like building off of that right there is like, you know, tournaments, sometimes how you do is literally just how you play that day, right?
Very true.
But getting into this game, Joker in disadvantage state, about to get Arsene. Right there, 69%.
Nice. And nice back air as comes in.
Oh. Beautiful. This is something that, like, Arsene Joker, this is what he's designed to do, right?
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I was in disadvantage state. I get out of it, right? And I capitalize off Wolf's linear recovery. And now, the tides have turned strictly into Joker's favor now. Almost getting another spike, misinputting.
Oh,
as
Lord.
we see.
I mean, that stuff could have ended earlier if Joker didn't throw off Arsene's down air, but either way, it's an edge guard all the same, and Jakal is in a massive hole here.
Exactly. Just 2 stocks from basically 1 misinput and 1 spike.
Yeah, and
right?
1 Arsene.
Exactly, and that is one of the things is that, like, a lot of people, like, are trying to say that, like, you know, Joker's out. Joker's, like, you know, just because MKLeo doesn't play him anymore, like, well, you know, it's one of those things where I think some people downplay his the gun, and that is one of the most fun things about Joker too, is just that gun.
Yeah, gun is an insane move by itself, but I feel like there's some merit in saying that Joker is falling off in the broader metagame, but that doesn't make his strengths any less strong.
Exactly. He is still there. He is still extremely strong. Nothing really happened to him at all. Like, he got, like, such a minor nerf, I think, 1 time, right? He's twice, yes. So it's like, you know, I think it's mostly just the representation, right? But, like, something with, like, less representation is you can get rusty in a matchup then.
Very true, but the call-outs for Mercury have been so good.
Playing on his game.
Putting is so good of just using Joker to, like, I'm either pushing forward, covering space with forward air instead of just raw back air, a much longer lasting hitbox, or playing that insane dashback game that Joker can do so well. And the down air into the up smash. If you're going to hard commit to charging down smash, I'm not going to neutral get up into that.
Exactly.
Mercury, man.
Beautiful response to the charge down smash, but, you know, I definitely feel like, you know, just Joker, man, right there, like, really showing the strengths of this character, and, like, really showing just, like, how oppressive, how incredibly good he is, right? And he's like, beautiful game 1, game 2. Now, obviously, this is back to being 3 stocks instead of starting out getting spiked. So let's see how this goes.
Yeah, it can be. This is one of those. It really is the situation where Joker doesn't have to deal with the quote-unquote new metagame, because that he can kind of struggle with, because the new metagame is so punish-happy, and Joker can get comboed extremely hard. But Wolf focuses a little bit less on the hard punish game, unless you in the hard combo game, unless you're able to land a couple specific hits at these specific percents.
Yes.
Now it's just neutral, and these two are just going to be trying to out-neutral each other, but one of them has an X factor. And Arsene is quite the X factor, but the trade with Wolf Nair, you do have to mind Wolf's hitboxes. Forward tilt? No, down tilt as it means to try and punish. Just trying to save some of his killing moves, not stale them too hard, but everything kills with Arsene online.
Exactly. Now, Arsene offline now. Joker's skill power obviously severely reduced, but let's see, getting the up smash. Beautiful move.
I think it was tying into exactly what you were saying, Qwerty. Like, Arsene offline, you got to work a little bit harder for your kills. So Mercury decided to extend a little bit farther by going deeper off stage, and Jakal got back with the Wolf Flash and punished super hard. That mix-up with Fair 1 was crazy, but these Wolf Flashes are just doing such a good job of getting Jakal away from the drop zone that Mercury wants to play in. And when Wolf hits you, he hits you real hard. And when Joker doesn't hit you with Arsene, you can live for a decently long time. 123, and that back air wasn't even close to killing.
Exactly. Oh, calling out that neutral get up, but also we can kind of see like an entire just reversal of game 1, right? All of a sudden, Jakal's up two stocks to 1 or 3 to 1, you know, and like.
And if there was anything that shows you that Jakal has Jakal is not only playing extremely well, but also the game is like, yeah, Jakal, you're playing well. got the trip off down tilt in one try.
Exactly.
Totally random chance, but the game's God has favorites.
Yes. Get in that. Ooh. Forward air. Beefy noise with that, too. Always satisfying to hit.
Base boosting. But I really like that more Joker players are mixing in forward air, Mercury especially, because it just covers so much. And even if you trade, the first hit forward air offers that semi-spike angle that is really good for characters with not great recoveries, like Wolf.
No, I definitely, something that I'm seeing is like Mercury just pulled out the down B, the down special, like 3 different occasions. I guess trying to bait a move, but I think Jakal was just seeing through it. Right, getting Arsene again. Now, if we're able to see, like, you know, how efficiently Mercury was using Arsene the last game, right, we could totally see like an even up.
Sure. Missing another tech, but didn't commit to the dash attack that time. I think it could have been late hit dash attack, which could have killed. Instead, he focused on forward smash.
You know what? You had the idea, right?
Oh, yeah. I think that's just more of a dilemma of Wolf airspeed being crazy rather than the idea being bad.
Yeah, it was like great option. It's just like, you know, an execution sometimes, and that happens, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes, like, you know, you have a really good idea and like it seems great in the moment, but like execution can just be off the mark. But that's okay because now we have game 3.
Yeah, you know, you trade 2 stock for 2 stock. It's like, all right, we're both playing well, we're both playing crazy, but I know that I can play just as crazy as he is if I'm able to find the proper openings. Mercury not trying to let the PA invasion go down to our #1 seed of this tournament, but Jakal, one of the best things that I feel like Jakal learned, and one of the things that helps him go deep in brackets as well as play against the majority of the awkward characters in New Jersey, is the willingness to play a long set. It's like, all right, game 1 went poorly. I've got games 2, and if everything goes right, I got game 3.
Exactly.
Things can turn around very quickly in Smash Ultimate.
And that's like, you made it like a very, very good point, Henry, with like, just like the mental game is basically like Jakal probably was just like with that charge down smash in game 1, it was probably just like, okay, you know, you probably have this game, but I'm not out. You know, it's like, my spirits have never been like, you know, higher. Getting that
up air was big in order to stop. Getting Jakal to stop naring at you is one of the biggest things to learn in terms of the Jakal matchup, because he abuses that hitbox to heaven and hell and back.
Exactly.
He nares more than the average Ike main, which is insanity, truly.
Impressive feat.
Yes.
Oh. Hanging at the ledge a little bit too long, though, but I did like the gun stall that he had right there. Right beforehand. Ooh, missing down tilt, getting punished for it.
Oh, no.
Oh. All right.
Mercury dropping his head into his hands and then looking up toward the sky. I mean, SDs for SDs, but that's an uncontested one, and Mercury seems out of it.
Yes, and like I said before, like, you know, mental game.
Cute.
Exactly. But getting the, I think, AHA.
The angle is coming out from Jakal as well. Yes, you get the anti-air full up smash. Don't let Jakal nair at you for free, but it's one of those moves where Joker up smash is pretty good. It's frame 10. It's like a decent hitbox, but Arsene up smash is the real moneymaker. But you only have access to that 30 seconds at a time, which is, I mean, it feels like why people are drifting away from Joker sometimes, because you can play a character like Terry, who always just, when he has go, he has it.
Yes, exactly.
Steve, when he has diamonds, he has them for a very long time. And that it can be hard to, not exactly hard, but it can be awkward to manage that resource if you're not playing on point.
Exactly. But going for those bears at the ledge, seeing right through that, being able to get the, I think it was the fair.
But we can't write out Mercury just yet. Arsene is
beautiful.
Online.
Exactly. Last stock. Now, you did see game 1, what you can do with Arsene and what Mercury is possible, and I'm pretty sure Mercury's back in the game, right? His mental's probably just been like, okay, I got this.
Weaving away this Arsene is going to be huge for Jakal. I love those pummels.
Exactly.
Oh, he's looking for another downer though, but the punish was whiffed. Very nice.
Yes.
That comes with an over-reliance on forward air. It is there's much more landing lag on forward air than there is back air or back air, up air, neutral air, etc. The auto cancel window is much earlier and stops a lot sooner than all of those other moves. So you can you can more reliably punish those moves more they're out of shield, despite it being a much better air-to-air tool than some other of Joker's options.
And I definitely like compliment like just like Mercury's mental, like
Absolutely.
obviously, you know, head down, all that kind of stuff, but bringing it back to the last stock, right? Like, you know, you against Jakal too, like even though he lost the game, I do feel like, you know, if that was a best of 3 instead of a best of 5 instead of a best of 3, I do feel like that would have been just an insane set because they were firing back at each other.
Yeah, and especially being able to turn it all the way around, as you mentioned, Cordy, just like, basically analyzing the win condition of if Jakal wants to keep like trying to press onto me with these really close